Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Baiklah, jadi untuk hari ini kita ketemu lagi di meeting ketiga. Jadi hari ini pada mata kuliah Introduction to Linguistics, we will study by online. This is because of some factors. That's why we have to study by online here and directly recorded in YouTube. And our material for today is about branch of linguistics between macro and micro linguistics. This is for week 3 because in week 2 we have explained about the aspect of language and the history and also uh, several part of language itself. While in the first meeting we have discussed about our RPS for a lesson for one semester. Okay, let me share the PowerPoint here. Please, why? Okay, please, why? Okay. Here we have provided you about our PowerPoint presentations here. This is about branch of linguistic, macro and micro linguistic. This is for week 3 in the subject of Introduction to Linguistics. Well, if you're talking about Introduction to Linguistics, we have several branches of linguistics itself. In this case, a linguist divided into two kinds between macro and micro linguistic. But from this, we have to explain first about the outlines or the outcome of this subject in week 3. So the outcome of this subject or learning outcome here is mahasiswa memahami definisi linguistik and its branches. So this is our outcome. Hopefully after this lesson, after this studying, you can understand about linguistic and its branches. Okay, let's start from the history. The history of language is come from the Latin word lingua, which means language. Ferdinand de Saussure, the father of modern linguistics, in his book Cours de linguistique generale, proposed the term language and perils. Language here, language in generals. Language is a particular language, and perils is the language of an individual. So this is the history of language itself. And the next is we come directly into our main material. This is about microlinguistic and macro is broad aspect of language and it is related with another subjects. Okay, now what are the kind of microlinguistic? First is productions and perception of speech sounds. It is concerned with the sound of language, how these sounds are particulated and how the hearer perceives them. It is related to the science of acoustic and it is used much the same technique in the analysis of sound that acoustic does. So this is what we call phonetic. Articulatory become something important in understanding the language itself because it helps us about this this is the explain what this phonological process are in terms of formal rules. So this is a phonology. It's so different with a phonetics because phonetics governing this process. So this is what we call methodology. And next is syntax. The study of sentence structure term of rules. These rules detail an underlying structure and a transformational process. Okay, now if we hear about the syntax, we usually hear and remember about three structures that in noun, verb, so we usually identify and how we use these representations in constructing sentences is based largely on the study of logic in philosophy. So semantics is very important to be learned by students of English education. So why? Because linguistics here studying about meaning. In order to understand about the intended meaning of the speaker, we have semantics. The speaker can produce intent to all education are being learner has already acquired learning technique and can reflect on how to learn best. However, learning language depends on the personality, age, intelligence, and active learning strategies of the learner. So this is second language acquisitions because it's so different with foreign language acquisitions, such as English language. English language in Indonesia is not a second language. This is because of not all society in our country understand about language. That's why uh, understanding about English, I mean. So that's why English here in Indonesia become uh, foreign language here. It's not the same with Malaysia, where in Malaysia, English become a second language because it can be used in their daily life as their daily communications after Malay. And the next is others. I see others here because this is kinds of linguistic. I mean macro linguistic because it is divided between two subjects such as neurolinguistic, neuro and linguistic, psycho and linguistic, sociology and linguistic, historical and linguistic. So this will be discussed next week because this outline have been inserted in RPS for next week's materials. So this is only the overview to make you prepare about this material. This is about neurolinguistics, psycholinguistics, sociolinguistics. And don't forget for all students here to make resume what have you hear from these presentations, from this material today, I'm so sorry, today. And before it, next week, I will check your resume uh, from the result of this material today. And after this, I will give you more materials about macro-linguistic because macro-linguistic here is so wider than uh, micro-linguistic because macro-linguistic is related with another subject such as sociology, psychology, neuron, historical, and anthropology. So it will be discussed next. And I will say for your time virtually, because it is directly recorded. I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.